The views and opinions of the host and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the position of the management and staff of Guardian Network.
Let's Talk Together in English is brought to you by Fort Terrace Diagnostic Center, the Bahamas' largest and most experienced dedicated radiological center. Welcome to Guardian 96.9 FM with fresh news, smart talk all day. Indeed, I'm your host, Lady T. Welcome to Let's Talk Together. It's a pleasure to have you guys with us this evening. I hope everybody had a fantastic Sunday. With the resignation of a Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, on Thursday, April 25th, 2024, handing the power over to transitional council that will seek to gain the control of the violence that's wrapped up the Caribbean nation. Ariel Henry and Haiti has been overrun. So he said, Haiti has been overrun by chaos. Well, it is kind of true. Chaos and gang violence in recent weeks, with criminal gangs attacking government structures and social under the brink of collapse. But these were your fault. They happened because of you. You know, in my opinion, only in my opinion, by the constitutional law, he was never supposed to be there that long. He was only supposed to be in power for 90 days. And, you know, he kept going and kept going. So the people got frustrated and they did what they had to do. And that is why Haiti has been the way it has been in the last few weeks. Communauté haïtienne, bonsoir. Tout auditeur, auditrice qui fréquente sa Guardian 96.9 FM konya avec animatrice communauté haïtienne, Lady T. C'est vraiment m'ka di comment me sentir même. Depuis c'est avec nous m'a parlé me toujours sentir bien. So baka di ça me senti tout bagay en forme grâce à Dieu. M'ta souhaité que nous toutes a passé un bon Jean dimanche. Côté m'a parlé des transitions qui fait Haïti avec et Premier ministre Ariel Henry qui déterminé qui dit il finit avec ça et qui tout dit Haïti dans situation liée parce que des gangs non ça c'est une mais deuxième Haïti dans situation liée parce que c'est vous même qui fait ça si vous même ou pas prendre tête ou comprendre ou pas après 90 jours ou te retirer tête Haïti pas tape dans situation ça côté lié à okay. The nation's finance minister, Michael Patrick Bosvert, has been appointed as the interim prime minister until a new government is formed. I heard that he is to be sworn in on Tuesday coming. So we will definitely follow up for more information. I do have my political advisor, as always, the best. Jean-Renaud Laltais, who will be my guest for this evening, who's going to let us know what's the next step for Haiti, what's going to happen, you know, if things are going to slow down on those sorts of stuff, of things. We're really curious of to what Haiti future will be like with this new transitional council in place and this new prime minister who's about to be sworn in. So I do pray that the gang violence would stop, you know, and Haiti would catch itself and the people and so on and so forth. So it's going to be a pleasure for me to have him as my guest, who always have the right answer, who always know what to say, and, you know, he's always willing to share any ideas and details that he have concerning Haiti. Monsieur Jean-Renaud Laltais, bonsoir. Welcome to Guardian 96.9 FM.
Bonsoir, Lady T. Bonsoir avec tout le monde capitaine d'Oyo. Et bonsoir avec Météo Nodou. C'est un plaisir pour moi, Samaro, après-midi. Comment vous êtes?
Ah, moi bien, oui, comment vous êtes? C'est un plaisir pour me toujours gagner, parce que quand on est radio, ça n'est pas pour moi seul, mais c'est pour toute la communauté. Ou c'est une yo, ou c'est un monde qui fait bon travail dans la communauté haïtienne, qui toujours mettait mon en avant. And not only that, but you always have the right answers when it comes to political talks. You know about Haiti. You've always been there, and you know what's going down there. So we all know that I would say the ex prime minister, right now.
He's the ex-prime minister.
I know you. I know you happy to say that. I know you happy to to even say he's the
Yes,
ex
I
prime
am
minister.
happy to say that because he wasn't doing anything for the country.
No, he was
That's
not.
my problem.
Right. Not was in he doing anything. He was not supposed to even be there that long.
Yes, based on our constitution.
Yeah, because
shouldn't be there.
he abused the Lord. That is why he was there that long, and persons don't understand. And that is why the gang leaders retaliate against him, because they said he came in, as I mentioned before, that he came in as he was operating like a gang. So
And then because he knew that he was an illegal prime minister, that's why he was fighting for him to stay longer.
yes, indeed. So now,
Yes.
I'm hearing that the Minister of Finance, Michael Patrick Bosvert, who is now the Prime Minister in turn. Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct because he was a part of the government, and then anytime that you have the head of the government who stepped down, they gotta have someone that to in charge they choosing another prime minister. That's how it is. That's our law.
Okay, now you happy that he is the ex-prime minister. Again, I didn't like him a bit. He wasn't doing nothing for the
Yes.
country. He was abusing the people. He was not supposed to
And
be
he
there.
was rude. He was very rude.
Very
He was very
disrespectful.
rude to
That's
our
right.
people.
That's
Yeah,
right.
very rude, yeah.
And knowing he was there illegally, I would
Yes.
say illegal. Excuse me. And
Yeah.
and he still act as if he had rights to be there, which and he had.
And not only that, the goodness of this is right now you don't even know what is waiting for him because first of all he wasn't able to come back in the country, and secondly, right now he doesn't know that if he is not under arrest.
Wow.
Yeah,
Because
because I think that he has violated the international laws. Because what happened is he was trying. See, that what happened to him is very deep.
right.
Is very deep. You know that the United States of America has a problem with Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then he gone on our public funds and drawed $500 million
Yes, he did that.
to give to Maduro. Yes, that's what happened. That's what he did. To give to Maduro. Of that $500 million, the President Maduro supposed to give him 50 million that was supposed to go in his pocket.
So why would he give the president?
And then-
Was it because
and
he's
then, yeah, because of the money that we owed Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, anyway that United States has a problem with a country, right, where they put put you on hold, so the money cannot flow and then to do any kind of business. It doesn't matter how it is. You know how United States go.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gone there, he believed that he had too much power because he had the backup of the international community, and then he just gone in to do so. So when they was aware about the deal, they let that deal go through. They let it go through. And then they let him make an arrangement to go to Kenya by saying that he was going to sign an agreement for the international forces to come to Haiti, and then while he going there, and then they stop him. So trust me, that's a big arrangement. So that's very deep. That's very deep. That's a big
Wow.
arrangement.
So he's-
But now you don't know what's coming. You don't know what is coming for him. He doesn't know.
Well, that is why the Haiti is in that predicament that it's in, because he stole that money, $500 million, whilst
Yes,
the people
$500
can't
million.
even eat.
Because he was going to get 50 million of that. Him and his school.
Wow.
That's why even this man now, they put in charge till we have a new prime minister. He has to be careful. He's supposed to be arrested too, because he was the minister of finance. So I mean, the prime minister couldn't go ahead and draw the money without him. He was a part of it.
Wow.
That's another thief too. That's another thief. Yes, that's another thief.
But you said he got 500.
All of them need to get locked up.
You said he got 5 million for 50 million?
No, he's supposed to get 50 million of the 500 million. That's what's going in their pocket. That was the deal that they had with Venezuela. Yeah, that's the deal that they had.
But
because
did
you know that Venezuela is in the economic crisis.
Right.
They need money. They need funds.
So they was gonna lend them that money and then get interest.
No, not lend them. They was going to pay them the money that we owed them. That was the money that Michel Martelly them stolen when they was in power. Yeah, that's the money that they call Petro-Caribbean money.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the same money.
So you saying this Michael Patrick Bosvert, who's actually who's going to be sworn in now as the prime minister, person should still be careful with him also.
No, he can't be sworn in because they only chose him just to hold on onto the prime minister office till the presidential council choosing a new prime minister. They're working on that now. They don't need him as a prime minister. We don't need him as a prime minister because he's a thief. He was a part of the 500 million.
Right. But like you
we
said,
don't need him as a prime minister.
Well, like you said, he's actually the minister of finance, so he has to know what's going on.
Not even know, because he had to give the okay on that.
That's
as
right.
the minister of finance.
That's right. He had to sign over to that.
Yeah. So US need to come. US need to look out for him too.
They also need to confront and investigate him.
Right, they need to look out for him too.
Oh my God, Haiti is just getting in deeper and deeper crisis.
So that's why Haiti is always in the mess, because of all those thieves that we have around us.
Yeah, corrupt politicians making Haiti. Yeah, they making Haiti worse. So what do you feel like? Where do you feel like Haiti's going to be? I know they already started one step with the transitional consul. Now, what do you think the next step is for Haiti? Do you think it's going to catch itself? How do you think it's going to be?
So the presidential council members, they will meet on Tuesday, where they are going to elect a president to be head of them, and then from that step, they're going to sit down, and then with the stakeholders, to choose a new prime minister. And since that they do so, the new prime minister again will sit down, will work along with them to choose the cabinet ministers. And then Haiti will see a new day. Because the duty will be take us into the general election.
Right.
That will be the work that they will have to do. Creating a good environment where every person will be free to walk all around. Those who want to become as a candidate, they could be campaigning, and those who are going to the poll as electors, and then they will be able to do so. So that will be the prime minister's job. So his job will be heavy based on what those folks left in office. That will be heavy for the new prime minister.
Right.
But since that every Haitians now are waiting for the new prime minister, I believe, in my opinion, that they're going to work along with him. And then based on the name that I am hearing in the streets, if the one that I really know coming through, so trust me, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, I think the one you're talking about is the same one that I'm thinking about.
Yes, that's the same one, because he has a lot of trust from the Haitian people and the international community, because they believe that if they pull him up, So he will achieve the goal that they was looking for. He will achieve it.
I just pray so. I pray it's about time that somebody put Haiti first. Well, Altais, we will take a break. Those who are you are listening to Guardian 96.9 FM. For those who just tune in, we will be right back after this break. Communauté haïtienne après tourner encore après réclame ça. Merci encore. Et puis chita, s'il vous plaît, y a prélé pour radiographie. C'est ça qui fait relé Saltan. Ou pas un problème dans Fort Terrace Diagnostic Center, Image at Grosvenors, nous pas jamais faire plusieurs rendez-vous résultats. Ça veut dire entrée sortie. Si test depuis stage montré écran, radiologue nous ka conduit alternatif test dépitage ça. Kounya la même. Ou bien, relez-nous dans 328 81 57 pour faire rendez-vous à Fort Terrace Diagnostic Center, Image à Grosvenor, ou bien relez-nous dans 328 81 57 faire rendez-vous à Fort Terrace Diagnostic Center, Image à Grosvenor, ou bien visiter location nous Kamakelod Chodia.
Get ready! On May 4th and 5th, athletes from around the world will compete to secure their spot in the Paris Olympics. Come, witness history as our Bahamian athletes run against the world and chase the sun. From paradise to Paris at the BTC World Athletic Relays here in Nassau, Bahamas at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. Get your tickets now at worldrelaysbahamas24.org or at the Andre Rogers Baseball Stadium box office or at BTC Moreland Marathon or BTC Southwest Plaza. BTC World Relays. Be there.
Just sign in and have a seat, please. They'll call you in for your x-ray shortly.
That's why they call it a waiting room. You won't have that problem at Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center or Imaging at Grosvenor. We never schedule multiple appointments, so you'll be in and out in no time. And if your initial screening reveals a concern, our radiologist can conduct an alternative screening right then and there. Call 328-8157 to schedule an appointment at Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center or Imaging at Grosvenor today.
This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news, intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversation. 96.9 FM.
Okay, welcome back to Guardian 96.9 FM with Fresh News, Smart Talk all day. Indeed, I'm your host, Lady T. It's a pleasure to have you guys with us. For those who just tuned in, pour communauté haïtienne qui fait rangouacher, bienvenue encore à Guardian 96.9 FM. Côté n'a parlé de Ariel Henry qui, comment dit ça que Altaïs, qui démissionné comme Premier ministre et m'croit tout haïtien en joie, le monde entier, tout le monde content ça parce qu'il volait ça pas de bon monde même. Il voulait voler pour un pays à non mais nous faut de ce moment papa quitter bail pays ya. Faut de ce moment papa quitter bail pays, il prend pays à non nous par force et actuellement m'attendait bon vieux nouvelle de lui. So pour monde qui t'a voulu participer dans conversation ça, nous carrelez nous dans 323 62 32 325 43 16 325 42 59. If you would like to participate in this conversation, you can give us a call 323-6232 325-4316 325-4259. I do have Jean-Renal Altaïs as my guest, who is actually an awesome political advisor who knows the whereabouts of what's going on in Haiti's politics and who always put it where it's supposed to be. All right, that's it. So Jean-Renal Altaïs, as you was talking, you believe that once this president was sworn in, Haiti would actually catch itself. Do you think I think the last time we spoke about this, you told me that once Ariel Henry was to resign, there is a lot of young members that actually said that they themselves would, give up and stop what they're doing. Am I correct?
Yes, it should be. And then I could tell you something right now. Anytime that you see we are solving our political crisis,
Mm-hmm.
you see when and we guard with gang members, we never heard about them anymore. Okay, because they only exist. Okay, they only exist because they have politicians as a backup. They have business persons as a backup. When you see we found ourselves with a prime minister who is not playing with anyone,
Mm-hmm.
that who is trying to violate the laws, when we find ourselves with a prime minister who wants to enforce the laws, trust me, we will have a sweet country where everybody will feel free to go. We had that before.
Mm-hmm.
We had that before. So if we don't have it today, we are broken somewhere. And then we have to go back to where we've broken to start it again. And then I believe, based on my conversation with some names that who are calling on the streets right now to
Mm-hmm.
become as a new prime minister,
Right.
I see in them the hope for the country. I am hoping that they are keeping the same hope, that where they can restore the trust that they losing from years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot continue to live in this society with the corrupted politicians. There's only one place for them to go: jail. Nowhere
Right.
else.
I agree.
If they can't die, they need to go to jail.
I with you.
They need to go to jail. As a first black country who have been independent, in 2024, find itself in that condition, where all smartness people that we said we have,
Mm-hmm.
where their knowledges are, where they only have knowledge to thief everything that we have and carry that somewhere else. And as young people, we accept that. I say, enough is enough.
I agree with you.
And you say, enough is enough. And he says, enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
So which means
Enough
we
is
will
enough.
have to do what we have to do.
Yeah, we shall have peace. So,
Because you can imagine,
mm-hmm.
in all embassies and consulates that Haiti have, when you send someone there, you send that person in this country just to make sure that those two countries have a good relationship. Okay? Where they could transfer from one another. We're talking about products. Right? Products, right? So, our people, when they gone out, all they have in their mind, what they are going to do to thief every single dollar that will come into that embassy or consular.
My Lord.
And then even though we are a part of the same community, we've seen that happening. We don't say nothing. And then when they gone out there on our city and our city car, good, nice shooting, all kind, when you're looking at their faces, you say, oh man, they look like diplomats. But only one thing that you need to do. If it was a police officer, searching them. Searching them. And then you will find yourself how wrong that you are. It can happen in 2024. You as a young person, you need to stand up. Me as a young person, I have to stand up and say enough is enough. And then trust me, that's the same conversation that we had in recent days, talking about Haiti. Who will make that change? We cannot be silenced. We cannot be silenced. Even though you are Bahamian, but remember, you are able to speak Creole through your parents. Okay? So you have right to make sure that everything goes well. Okay? Everything goes well.
I agree.
And that's what it is now. This is the time for us to stand up to say, no is no. No is no. We can't take it anymore. Enough is enough. So the same one that you see they just put in charge for a couple of days, in few months, I will be happy to see him in jail for that $500 million.
Are you talking about Michael Patrick?
The same brother that we are talking about. He needs to go to jail for the same $500 million. For the same $500 million, he needs to go to jail.
I just don't understand
As
that.
the Minister of Finance.
Yes, Haiti is in a serious crisis. No food, no water. People are dying. It's unstable. Gang is taking over. Why would you? That is, oh my God, unbelievable.
You know, in few days before Ariel Henry found himself in that problem, there was demonstration in the area that man came from. I'm talking about Guave. Because he's from Tigwav. Okay? He's from Tigwav. That's where he's from. He's from Tigwav.
Right.
You know what he did? He gone in our treasury, drawing money, put in the bag, and gone in Tigwav, and gave that to those leaders that who have guns in their hands. Right? To stop those people raising against them. That's what he did. That's what he did.
Wow.
Okay? So, every single Haitian know that those guys, they are a part of the gang leaders in our government side. They know that. Not only me who is able to say it. No, not only me. Those who don't want to say it, I don't know. That will be on them. But the thing is, no one is going to have me silent.
Wow.
I am tired.
So
I am tired.
You made a comment when you said that the gang leaders only exist when the politicians in power.
Because they are back up in the politicians and some businesses.
When you said that you intend on saying that the only reason that Haiti has gang is because the politicians and the big time business persons are backing them up. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct. It is what I said. I repeat what they said. What they said. Let me call some names for you. Just like we had a gang leader in one island that they call Atibonite. That's where we make all rice that we used to have. Atibonite, because we are plenty water in that island, right? That gang leader names Odma. Okay?
Right.
So when he was terrorizing the people in his area, and then he called in the talk show and said that, okay, I quote, and said that the M4. You heard the gun name?
M-
You call it
M4?
M4
Mm-hmm.
that I have in my hand, right? This is my MP who gave it to me when I was campaigning with him.
Wow.
Let me repeat that for you
The
again.
level of corruption.
Odma called the talk show.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he did call, he was calling Zenith FM. That's radio station name. Zenith FM.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He said that the M4 that I had in my hand, there was my MP who gave it to me when I was campaigning with him.
And I could believe that because those persons.
And he called it, let me take my responsibility to call that MP name. He names Profan Victor.
Mm-hmm.
He called the name. It wasn't me. He called the name. Profan
Right.
Victor as a MP.
And said it was him.
Let me call another name for you again. There is one gang leader in the capital, so which means Port-au-Prince, that
Right.
who called Tilapli. Okay? So if we were say that in English, that which means small rain.
Yeah. Small rain,
Okay?
yes.
Tilapli.
Mhm.
Okay? So he said the M14 that he has in his hand first, that's the first gun that he had.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Michel Martelly give that to him. That's what he said. They call the
Wow.
talk show. Okay? They're not silenced. Those gang leaders are not silenced. Okay? They speak freely. They call politicians' name. They say where their guns come from.
And especially when things are not going right their way, so definitely they're gonna snitch on them and say, "Hey, this is who."
Yeah, they said that. Okay, they said that. Even barbecue. Okay, even barbecue, saying that some politicians don't like him because they came to him to use him against other politicians that he refused.
Mm.
Okay? I could call another name for you again. They call Vite Lam, who live in the area, Taba, in the area that they call Taba. That's where the American embassy is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then he said, before Ariel Henry became as a prime minister, when they was demonstrating against the former president, Jovenel Moise,
Mm-hmm.
he used to be a part of the meeting that leading by
Wow. That is unbelievable.
he said that.
Mhm.
He said he was a part of all of that to plot against Jovenel.
You mean
Okay.
Ariel Henry was a part of the plot against Jovenel Moise? That's what you're saying?
That's why he said to Ariel Henry, if you're going after me, I will bring everything out. All them things that we've been doing together, I will bring them out. And then they never gone after him. That was a notice.
So are you
That was
saying
a notice.
the
There's no secret.
ex Prime Minister Ariel Henry hand is
Yes.
dirty from the killing of the ex president Jovenel Moise?
Let me say it clear. Let me say it clear for you. One of our judge,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
when Ariel Henry just taken the office,
Mm-hmm.
all right,
Right.
send out there a notice to the person that was responsible the airport to say that don't let Ariel Henry to leave the country. He can't leave. He couldn't leave the country. That's what they said. And after that, you know what Ariel Henry did?
Mm-hmm.
Fire him. Okay? Fire him. The man was doing his job. He got fired because he was serious about the information that he has. Fire him.
This is deep. This is
Okay.
This is deep.
That's very deep.
Deep. And I'm learning every day.
Okay? That's very deep. So those guys, we can't be playing with them. We can't be playing with them. You know?
How would
We
you
can't be playing with those guys.
how would you say I'm happy and I'm sure that you are, as we said before, that Haiti is going in the right position now, right? But
Yes.
with,
If they pick the right person for the job.
if they take the right person for the job,
Because trust me, even though we are living in the corrupted society like Haiti, but still, you could find some people that are honest
that's true.
and
You can.
who can get the job done. Those that really love their country, because they're never going to wear.
That's true.
So they could get the job done.
Okay, so
They
we got.
would like to see the better day for Haiti.
That's true. We're going to take a break. You guys are still tuned in to Guardian 96.9 FM. We will be right back after this break communauté haïtien. Restez branchés, n'a retourner back après réclame ça. Merci.
Some medical facilities pride themselves on offering multiple services. At Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center, imaging is what we do. Same goes for imaging at Grosvenor. Whether you need an X-ray, mammogram, CAT scan, or ultrasound, we have a team of board-certified radiologists on staff, on site, each with their own area of expertise. Results are submitted to your doctor within 24 hours. Call 328-8157 to schedule an appointment at Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center or Imaging at Grosvenor today.
Boy, you know what going down tomorrow?
No, babe, what happening?
Joe bringing these knives to school. He could do Junior in. For what? Boy, he fooled with Joe girl.
Mother sick. And you know, John, you don't back down for nothing. So that means you got a big fight tomorrow.
So whose side you on?
Side? I trying to stay in school, not Simpson Pen. We gotta tell somebody about this fight.
Tell somebody. I ain't no snitch. I mean cool, you know.
Boy, if you so cool, then you need to stay in school and stay out of the fight.
Yeah, but if I don't hang on Joe's side, him and these boys coming for me next.
All right, so we definitely gotta tell somebody. We gotta prevent the fight.
What I say, I don't want nobody call me snitch.
We could just call Crime Stoppers. You could report what you know, and nobody gotta know it's you.
So how did I boy?
All you gotta do is call them, or you text them through the Crack Crime Bahamas app, and nobody can know it's you.
Then the police come looking for me for more info, and when they finish with them, Joe them coming looking for me?
When you call Crime Stoppers, the calls go directly to Miami, and they don't ask nothing about you. Then you can get the pen from them, and they can claim a reward later using that same pen.
Plus, everything's scrambled, so nobody can read what you said.
Call 328-8477 from Nassau or 242-300-8477 from the Family Islands.
Quelqu'un bureau médical qui fouette tête yo nan bay multiple services. Mais nous, dans Fort Terrace Diagnostic Center, Image, c'est ça nous fait. Même bagay pour l'autre location nous yo, Image nan Grosvenor, ni nan Kamakelo. Même si nous ta besoin yon radiographie, mammographie, échographie, ou scanner pour femme grosse, nous gen yo. Yon équipe commissionnaire conseil radiologue certifié tout employé yo. Yo chaque ak propre domaine yo. Yo bay docteur ou résultat ou nan 24 heures de temps. Relais 328 81 57 pour rendez-vous dans Fort Terrace Diagnostic Center, location Kamakelod ou bien Image dans Grosvenor, Jodia.
This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news, intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversation. 96.9 FM.
Welcome back to Guardian 96.9 FM with Fresh News Smart Talk all day. Indeed, I'm your host, Lady T. It's a pleasure to have you guys with us. For those who just tune in, welcome to Guardian. Communauté haïtienne qui fait un branché, pour moun qui fait un branché. Bienvenue à Guardian 96.9 FM avec émission en nous parler ensemble. Animatrice communauté haïtienne Lady T, c'est un plaisir pour me là avec nous. Moi gagne toujours guest Pam qui c'est frère Pam et qui bon en politique, qui connaît ça qu'a fait, qui connaît comment bagaille doit passer, qui c'est pas crassé étranger avec nous, qui c'est vraiment Jean-René Laltaïs qui là qu'a parlé, vous comprenez. Moi toujours content là parce que moi même tout moi apprendre en pile de Haïti, c'est normal que en pile bagay me connaît de apprendre parce que là parler dans radio comme et guess moi en pile bagay la expliquer moi même tout m'attendre et m'a pas apprendre nan yo. My guest Altaïs, welcome.
Thanks again to be with you.
It's always a pleasure to have you. Before we got cut off, I was talking about, we're gonna stick to the English. I was asking you did say there are some persons that are honest, but you my thing is I just hope that whoever is taking place would have Haiti's and the people interests, you know.
See, let me say this. Anytime that you have a political crisis, there is a way for you to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, that crisis that we have found ourselves in, we have no laws in place to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
That was our biggest challenge. No law in place to deal with that. That's the first time that we are facing that crisis. Okay? Those that we used to have, when you don't have the president in place, what happened is our laws saying that you should go to the Supreme Court to replace the president temporarily.
Right.
Where you will pass as a mission to take us into the general elections.
Mm-hmm.
But when the former president, Mr. Jovenel Moïse, was assassinated, our Supreme Court was dysfunctional. Our parliament was dysfunctional.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, all our institutions gone. So only the way that you to deal with that process, just to get the stakeholders together and then to sign an agreement and then to say, you know what, in 1 year terms, in 2 years terms, we should have those people in place to take back our institutions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is now. That's why no one from any political party cannot come over and saying that what they just done is not right. They can't say that. Because they have no base to rely on by saying that, oh, you are breaking the law. They can't say that. They can't say that. Only the argument.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Who can come as a force and then to take us onto the general elections where we could take back our institutions because they're already gone. They not exist. They not exist. They not exist. For more than 4 years. We don't have parliament for more than 4 years. We don't have Supreme Court for more than 4 years. Because our Supreme Court Council is supposed to have 9 members. We only have 3. We only have 3. When Ariel Henry came as a prime minister, okay, he gone out there and complete that with another sex, but he don't have that ability. He doesn't have that right. He is not the president. That's the president right. That's the president right to choose persons to put in the Supreme Court, not the prime minister. This is what our constitution says. But Ariel Henry believe that he has so much power, no one can stop him. He just go ahead and do everything that the president is supposed to do as a prime minister.
He was abusing his power.
Those that who really know what the laws are, they invite him into the talk show. When he came there, and then they said, okay, so which means are you telling me that if another country has a problem with Haiti, you will be able to declare war? He said, yes, I am. The journalist said, you serious? That's why they told him. They said, oh, you serious? Oh, you can declare war? The president duty. So, you can imagine. If he's saying that he is able to declare war, so we mean not $500 million, he couldn't thief and do what he has to do. You know?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
That's why everyone that was following me on my Facebook page, I said earlier, all country leaders who respect themselves, who have respect for their people, shouldn't accept Ariel Henry as a prime minister. I said that earlier on my Facebook page. Okay? Because just like, okay, President Biden, he doesn't get up in the morning and go into the White House and saying that he's president. Okay? The American people have to elect him as a president. Not one morning, just get up and saying that, oh, I am the president of the United States.
Right.
Okay. So, if you don't want that happen by you, why you want it happen by me?
That's true.
Why? The Prime Minister Trudeau in Canada, he doesn't wake up in the morning and saying that, oh, I am the Prime Minister of Canada. He had to go into the poll, into the election as a candidate for the electors go into the poll to elect him.
Correct.
As a Prime Minister.
Correct. By law.
Okay? So why you are trying to impose someone where we don't know where he comes from, where he is, what he was doing as a Prime Minister? Why you want to do that? Why? You will judge me because of my color? Why? You will punish me because of my color? Because when you was occupied my country, I shouldn't take you out? That's why? I need answers.
I don't think you're going to get those answers.
Because it is terrible. It is terrible. You only stand up now because he was using your money currency, okay, to do his transaction. That's why you stand up and say, hey, buddy, there is something that you forget to know. That's US money, bro. It ain't Asian money. If that was Asian money, yes, there is no problem for you to send that to Maduro. But because it is American money, I will deal with you. I will deal with you. That's only the way that Ariel Henry get removed. That's only the way that he get removed. If not, Asian people would do everything that in their own, they wouldn't be able to move Ariel Henry. Because that was USA guy. We don't need to be ashamed to say that.
Well, thank
God. That was their guy.
Wow.
That was that guy.
Well, it's only so much wickedness you can
They
do.
put him there. They put him there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They put him there. Michel Martelly worked along with USA to impose Ariel Henry because they wanted to do what they had done. What they had done with the former president Jovenel Moïse. Ariel Henry was on mission. He was on mission.
Well, the good thing I can say is that Haiti is heading in the right direction. As you mentioned, you said the person that they're gonna pick is somebody that's gonna look after the Haitian people and look after the country. That is what Haiti needs. They need somebody that's gonna put the people first and their needs and get the country to where it's supposed to be. It's gonna be a lot of work. But by God's grace and whoever the person is, I do hope that they are genuine and they are honest and they're reliable.
You know what amazes me? When you see those guys, they already stolen millions. And they're still looking for more.
Yeah, well, who doesn't? Every millionaire likes the more money people have, the more they want. Right?
Okay? Because you can imagine this man is 74 years old. 74 years old. And then you need another $50 million for you to do what?
Just to have under his name.
You ain't got no child. He doesn't have a child.
You don't have no kids?
None.
Wow.
None. You need another you need another $50 million with 74 years old for you to do what?
No wonder why the people are suffering, the children are suffering, because he don't have any kids. So definitely you wouldn't understand when a child is hungry. Yeah, you don't have no heart. Definitely you don't have no compassion. So he wouldn't understand when a child is hungry.
No compassion, nothing.
Nothing. So we don't expect him to understand anything. So thank goodness he is the ex-prime minister now.
Yeah.
And we're done with that phase. We're looking forward to the movement.
I just want to call them ex. I don't even want to put prime minister in front of his name.
Okay, all right.
I feel embarrassed.
I know, right? So our time is winding down now, and D360 is up next, and he done reached. Stop looking at me. So, is there anything else you would like to say to the community before we finish? Because it's only in the next 4 minutes we'll be done.
All I would like to say to everyone that was listening to the show, give Haiti in your prayer, and then trust me, the same thing that God done for others, He can do that for us as well.
Yes.
He will never forsake us. As a provider, He will provide us the right thing.
I'm happy.
And we will get it soon.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you so much for being my guest, Altais. Have a great evening. It's always a pleasure. Yes, for those who are listening, that was Altais, my political advisor. He's good, right? I know. Communauté haïtienne, c'est un plaisir littéraire pour me là avec nous. I'm going to teach a word for today. I think I have 4 more minutes left. The word for today is merci. Okay? The Creole word for today is merci. Merci in English is thank you. Okay, so when somebody's doing something good for you, you may have dropped your purse and you picked it up, and they pick it up for you and maybe open the door for you, and those sorts of things, you could say merci. Okay? Thank you. That is the word, my Creole word of today. Guys, do not forget, we are going to celebrate the Haitian Cultural Fest. That's going to happen on the 18th. Okay, we're going to have that on the 18th and D360 at the Sports Center, Carnival Ground. Do not forget it. And also, for those that are interested in purchasing boots for the Haitian Cultural Festival, it's going to take place on the 18th, again, I'm going to say, of May at the Carnival Grounds. Do not miss it. Kitty's Corner, great food, the best. Bring your kids, come out because it's a holiday weekend, and let's celebrate. The door gates open at 12. Children is 5, adults is 10. Okay, until 7. After 7, it will be 15. Their guest is going to be weed. So you don't want to miss it. We're inviting every nation to come and celebrate with us on the 18th. So for those who want to purchase boots, please, the boots are limited. You can call the numbers on the flyers to get your boot. Thank you so much, you guys, that was tuned in to Let's Talk Together. Indeed, it's a pleasure. And D360 is up next. Have a great evening, Bahamas.
Kaya mula go down for ye. Mi bale wana me time Venus born for liberty. Mun bado pelas ka obas me ye. Mun go man mun go yai me ye. Mun bale se kala sus me ye. Kani dia ti no la kilti no savo. Mun ka salin te ga fayal me ye. Mun blesses ma me lat me ye. Mun shalu dia mun baga de me ye. Se biti no tuzi no se no. Ai se ma ye mama. Ai se ma ye mama.
Together in English was brought to you by Fort Terrace Diagnostic Center, the Bahamas' largest and most experienced dedicated radiological center.